Panther Nation podcast. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, cut it. Cut right. And I would like to introduce one of the hottest podcasts in Carolina history. Let's go. Yeah. Talk less chat. We got time to chop it up. Talking analytics and fantasy draft. You know what's up. Panther Nation representing. Cause this is where we talk that. Talk that's so incredible. Make them rewind that talk back. Pause. Talking Panthers football, we discussing it all. On and off the field, you know exactly who to call. You know we the #1 podcast. Competition is non-existent, you need to stop that. Pause. It's an honor to be a Panther fan, pause. At Bank of America, that is where we ball. Coming to the jungle, then you gonna feel the pause. Winning the trophy for the city, it is the call. Black, white, and blue, we going Carolina strong. And this is the conversation where everyone belongs. Discussing all the numbers and topics, you know we got it. We the hottest podcast and we poppin', let's go.
QueenCityPodcastNetwork.com.
Yo, what's cracking, Panther Nation? It is your boy Rashad, and I'm going to be completely honest. I have no clue where Dave is. No idea. I messaged him. Should probably jump on a little bit, but what's good, everybody? It's Rashad, one half of the Panther Nation podcast in the building, ready to pod on this great off-season Tuesday evening. How was your weekend? Okay, how was your weekend, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, mine was great. Went down to Orlando. Did the weekend at Disney. Did the weekend at Disney with the fam. And I went to UDC for all my dance dads and all my folks that know what UDC is. It's a dance competition, huge dance competition down there in Orlando. So it was good times, good energy. Fix the screen. No, don't fix the screen. Hop on the other stream, my G. There's 2 streams. There are 2 streams. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 2 streams. There's one with the phone stream, and then there's another with the regular stream. So jump on in. If you're on the wrong one, click the other stream. There's 2 streams available. 2 streams available for those that are new. It's been a couple of weeks since we've done this. So if you haven't seen or don't know, we have 2 streams available for the pod. You have a vertical and a horizontal view. Pick which one suits you best, okay, for your viewing pleasure. All right. Yeah, man. Yes, people still stuck on the game. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. You know, I know it hurts. I know it hurts. It hurts. So it happens. It happens. Shout out to those, man. Shout out to everybody. I got my glasses on today. Yeah, they said Clark Kent. Excuse me. Oh, there's Dave right there. Fashionably late. Shout out to Dave in the building. Dave, what's good with you? Just in time? Not, sort of, but you here. I can't hear you. You're muted.
I know.
All right.
Had some technical difficulties today between the flat tire at work, flat tire today. Yeah, it's been a rough day to say the least, but I'm here.
You need some Michelin run flats, my G. I got you.
Listen, man, you've been talking about these being on run flats for a while now, and I ain't got none yet. But I'm here. I'm gonna be. I got warranty on my tires, so I'll be at Toyota tomorrow, dropping my car off and getting a rental for a couple of days. But they can't do that until Thursday.
Yeah, man. So shout out to Dave in the building, man. It feels a little awkward when you podding by yourself. So I'm glad you're here, Dave.
Trust, I know. I do a show by myself occasionally. It ain't fun. I can say that.
It's a little awkward. For those that do pod by yourself, man, salute to you.
More power to you, bro. Like, I could probably do it occasionally. I ain't the one. I could do a one-man show, but I just can't do it more than like 30 minutes to an hour. Just can't.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but Dave, I was just telling everybody, I had a good weekend. I was in Orlando. I was in Disney for a dance competition. Shout So I never really I knew this existed, but I kind of saw it on TV or used to watch it on TV. But there's a dance nationals, and my daughters both dance competitively. But there's a collegiate national competition, much like the national championship that occurred yesterday for football. There's a cheer and dance competition, and it's hosted at Disney every year. And so I went. My kids wanted to go, and my daughter, she's about to turn 13, so we said we'll mix it in for a little birthday trip. And we had a blast down there, Dave. It was amazing. Had a good time. And yeah, man. How was your weekend, Dave?
It was cool, man. It was pretty chill. I went down to Connecticut with the missus. Actually, no, I went to a Founders Day event this week. I did go to Connecticut, but I did go to a Founders Day event this weekend. They do a joint Founders Day with our sorors, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated and Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. So we had a joint Rhode Island statewide type of event. So that was pretty dope. So I was glad to go to that. My lady came with me, so that was good. I went to go pick her up, and I had to bring her back on Sunday. It snowed on Sunday, so that was interesting.
Speaking of snow, Dave, we're expected to get some snow down here.
I heard y'all might get close to 2 feet. Y'all might get 2 feet. Y'all about to get that New England special.
Some ice, snow, whatever it's gonna do. All the models are saying it's gonna be pretty bad around these parts. So I'm excited to stay in the house and do nothing.
Because y'all ain't got nothing. Y'all ain't prepared for ain't prepared for more than 3 inches, guys.
No, it's the whole city gonna shut down prior to like next Tuesday. It's probably gonna be shut.
Your temps gonna be down that long?
It's gonna be cold, Dave. Cold.
I'll tell you something right now,
shut
man.
down to like Tuesday next week.
We would have a storm here, and remnants of that storm will be here until April. If we get like something crazy because it doesn't melt because the temps ain't high enough for it to get out the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, the big thing you got to be concerned with is the weight of the snow. You want to hold if it's just a regular smegular snowstorm, that's probably best. Once you start mixing it with the rain and the ice, weight, man, it ain't the business, bro.
Yeah, it's supposed to start on Friday, but the worst part is supposed to be on Sunday. So we'll see between Saturday night and Sunday, but we'll see. I can't wait. I love a good snow day where it's nothing to do. Go outside, build a snowman. I mean, I used to live in upstate New York, so I'm built for this. I'm built for this, bro. But anyway, Dave,
your wife ain't built for this. Your wife is not built for this.
We'll stay in the house, bro. We good. Dave, I got my stunner shades on, my glasses, my eye. I wear contacts 99.999% of the time. So my contacts, I got to take them out, give my eyes a little bit of a break. My left eye got a little irritated, so it's a little red.
My daughter been begging for contacts, and I've been telling her absolutely not.
Yeah.
My girl bought me. I got some smart glasses, and I put my prescription shades on. I can't wear them on the show because it interferes with the cameras, which was odd. That's when I was having difficulty a few weeks back. I don't know. I haven't had time to chase yet. I'm gonna probably mess around with it, but they're pretty dope, man. I could take pictures with them joints. I can record with them joints.
You got the metal ones?
I got the metal ones. I ain't got the one where it's got the screen, but I got the ones where you can take a picture, you can do all that. You can talk to Meta, it'll play music, it'll do all that shit. It's pretty dope.
So my wife has them too. I got her the transitions. I've had them for a while, but I just bought my wife some for Christmas, and she uses them all the time. So they're great. I love them.
I can't wear them to work, but when I'm not at work, like I wore them at the Sigma event. I can't wear them to work.
You can't wear them. You can't wear them to skip.
Oh, nah, dog.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Dog. Nah, dog.
I get it.
Nah.
All right, Dave. Let's go and get to some content. We got a little bit to talk about. We're going to talk about what's going on around the league. We're going to talk about some gaps on the roster and talk about how the Panthers can start to fill those and take a little sneak peek into the offseason. But before we get into that, man, y'all know what y'all got to do. Man. Stay on the prowl. First of all, hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell, get in the comments, man. All that good stuff, and help us get to now 30,000 subscribers. We hit 25K a couple of weeks ago. Now we're on our way to 30,000, and hopefully one day, eventually, before I retire, hopefully we'll get to 100K so I can get a plaque, man. I was heartbroken when they changed the subscriber count for the plaque that you need, and this is unfortunate. But my goal is to get a plaque, the silver plaque for the channel, and that would be awesome. So we're trying to get to 100K. Got a long way to go. Eventually we'll get there. But On the prowl, y'all know what time it is. Stay on the prowl, all that good stuff. And you can support the channel by going to GameChanger.la, using that promo code PNP10 when you do. And support the channel. Dave, all right. It's about that time of the year.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
It is that time of the year.
I didn't even step my link up yet.
Yo, you did. You got to set your link up, Dave. It is that time of the year. If you know, you've been around the pod for the past 4 or 5 years. Every year in January. I'm not on the list at all, bro.
You ain't on the ballot. You ain't even on the ballot, John. You ain't even on the ballot.
I ain't even on the ballot. And I always finish top 3. So I'm asking for your support. The link is pinned at the comment. It's the pinned comment in the chat. So please, if you can afford it, I greatly appreciate it. Get you some popcorn. I know it's OD. I know everybody does it. I know that, but that's not the point. The point is that you're supporting a great cause. My fraternity, our organization, does great work in the community. In order to do those things, we must remain solvent. So we have to do fundraisers. And so I appreciate the super chats, all super chats coming in, but I would greatly appreciate it if you help me get into the top 5. I would love for by the end of this show, I will be in the top 5. That's all I'm asking. That ain't too much to ask for, right? $2.29 day. We see more than that in super chats every show.
That's true.
It would be great if you could take that super chat money.
You can eat something. You got some popcorn.
Yeah, you get some popcorn. In
get
case
some queso fire.
That's the best. Yo, shout out to Landon. Know.
If you know, man.
If you know, you get that queso fire. It's the best thing smoking. So the white cheddar, go get it. That's a good one too. If you ask for my recommendations, but it's not about the popcorn. It's about the cause. Y'all know we do scholarships, all that great stuff. Nonprofit organization, all that good stuff, man. So just hit the link, hit the pin link, and drop a little donation. You know what I mean? And we greatly appreciate that. Now, Dave, I gotta add my little spin to it. I gotta add my little spin to it, cause I got a few things lying around, and so for the person that happens to be the top contributor for this show, you will receive. Let me see what I got here. Let me see what I got in my goodie bag here. Ooh, still got quite a few of these. Quite many of these left. So you know what it is, Dave. I'll give you one. There, let me ISO on me, Dave.
There you go.
Jalen Coker signed 8x10. The top contributor will get that in the mail for this show.
I gotta get mine too, man.
For this show. Yeah, I got you, Dave. I got you. But yeah, so for this show, I'll tally the results at the end. Don't let me forget. And the top contributor will get Jalen Coker 8x10.
All right. We got a couple super chats we need to hit.
Yeah. Go ahead, Dave. You got it.
Shout out to the game guy. Justice for McDermott. Bean is a snake. He's on my non-Panthers ops. We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we can talk about it. It's on there. We're gonna talk about it.
But by the way, I told y'all.
Yeah, we called it, bro. Yeah, we called that. And it makes sense.
I'm shocked.
Hold the thought, Dave.
We'll talk about it. I just wanted to get that out there. I just need this opportunity to get out there. Shout out to Dickie Davis 8577. What's good? 3 stabs to Super Dave. What's going on, sir? Shout out to Spartan 1121. 2 wins and a 49er upset from our first snow game. Shout out to ACASH. Cheer me up, guys. My guy Jimmy Butler out for the year. Look, man, the Warriors weren't gonna get there anyway. That's your cheer up for you. That's your cheer up.
Hot take.
They won't get there anyway. Shout out to ACASH. The annual popcorn stream, best stream of the year. Well, Cracks Finger, it's time to drop a bag. Unlike the Panthers, the only decision I need to make is how many packets to get. Also, will Dave come last this year? To be clear, for one, I have not set up my account.
Dave,
and 2, I did not place last year. I just paid my dues yesterday. But I did not place last. I did not place last year.
Dave late.
I am late. I was very late.
My goal is
my cruise, bro.
Just give me the top 5 right now. That's $229. Give me the top. I'm already number 10. That is great. I'm already at number 10, Dave. We will monitor this throughout the stream. I'm already at number 10.
I will say this, man. Mr. Tall is getting it in, bro.
Hey, shout out to Rob. That's my guy. Let's see if we can reach him now. He's at $1,001. If we get $1,001 tonight, that would be crazy. But Toll is my guy. Actually, no, that's Faison, brother. Faison.
Oh, Faison jumped him.
Yeah, he's jumped him. He's at $1,001 right now. But Toll is I'm dropping his information, but that's my guy. He is a police officer. Shout out to Officer Toll. And he got a lot of support in the community. So
he's go crazy. Real talk. He's murder all y'all.
He gonna go crazy. He does well every year. He's gonna go crazy. But I gotta get in the top. Dave, I got an announcement. I'm already in the top 5. I'm already
serious?
in the top 5. Dead serious. Already in the top 5, and we ain't even got off the slide yet, Dave. And I'm already in the top 5. Let's keep it going. Let's see if I can get in the top 3 by the end of the show, man. I appreciate y'all, bro. I really do appreciate y'all.
Y'all are awesome,
man. Let's make it. We'll revisit this conversation a little bit later on. But just know, I love this. I love this show. I love the support that PNP always gives, bro.
Absolutely.
I love y'all. I really do love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And yeah, man, just appreciate y'all support, man. Anything I ask, y'all basically be on it. I appreciate y'all, man, and it means a lot for sure. All right, let's keep it moving, and we'll revisit that a little bit later to see if I can get to $1,001. All right, Dave, this is one Rookie of the Year award. We don't know if he's gonna get the real joint, the AP.
No, they all count. No, what we're not gonna do?
Gonna take it. No, we're gonna take it.
Oh yeah, they all count. I want the trifecta.
We gonna take it. We're gonna take it. But Dave, my question to you is this, Dave. I don't know how this typically works. But if they win this one, do they typically win the other one?
Historically, they do. Just like historically, if you're like the first team all-pro quarterback, you win NFL MVP, except when you're Josh Allen. So, but historically, they typically go hand in hand. Sometimes you occasionally see the surprise. I like his odds. I still say, like, you still should go out and vote. I know I saw that there's like the Pepsi Rookie of the Year. Make sure you guys put your ballots in. You can vote up, I think, 5 times a hit or 10 times a hit. So go and check that out. But yeah, man.
Yeah. So here's what was announced today by the Panthers, and I love this graphic. Great, excellent work with the graphic. The Pro Football Writers of America announced today that they have named T-Mac, Teteroa McMillan, Rookie of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year, and named him to the all-rookie team. So that's a lot. I mean, it wasn't just that was a lot, okay? Mm-hmm. That was a lot of things that he was awarded with today. He is the first player in Carolina history to be selected as the PFWA's Rookie of the Year and is the second Panthers player to be the PFWA's Offensive Rookie of the Year to join Cam Newton, who won the award in 2011. So, I mean, this is a big deal. This is a huge deal for the Panthers, for T-Mac, and it just shows, bro, we heading in the right direction, bro. We are heading in the right direction. So, just to kind of give you the rundown, 2025 Rookie of the Year, Teteroa McMillan. 2025 Offensive Rookie of the Year, Teteroa McMillan. 2025 Defensive Rookie of the Year, Carson Schwarzenegger. I butchered his name, but it is what it is. And then the all-rookie team, they got a bunch of guys, Shucks and the rest of those guys, Trevion Henderson, all those guys are down there. So did we get anybody else on defensively? Nope. That was it.
Okay.
But yeah, Dave, how you feel about this, man? It's big news, big deal.
This is huge, bro. When I saw this today, I was so happy for him, man, because he definitely deserved it. And hopefully he should keep this track going and win the Offensive Rookie of the Year. I believe he would be the second one to do that as well, if I recall correctly. I think Cam won it.
Yeah, I think Cam got it.
Yeah, Cam won it. So, so that'll be dope. So hopefully he closes the deal and get it done. I'm trying to figure out how to set my link up while I'm getting beat up by the chat.
Yeah.
It's in the group me, right? Or did y'all send an email?
Let me send it to you real quick.
Yeah, let me go and get my joint set up. I ain't gonna hit top five like Shad.
It probably came through text and you ain't paying no mind.
Probably. That's very possible.
It's terrible, Dave.
That's very plausible.
Let me see.
Actually, wait. I got it.
All right, good.
I got it.
Dave, I'm currently in 4th.
Oh my Lord.
4th place. Just checking in. 4th place. Don't try to take from my my ranking, bro. I gotta get in the top 3.
Look, man, you can't listen.
I gotta get in the top 3, bro. Stop playing.
Let me explain something to you, sir. I don't need to take your ranking, but I can't be out here placing last in these streets, okay? All right.
Just somebody drop Dave a little bag, but don't do too much.
Don't be you're like don't be out here. Don't be out here costing me. Look, man, I gotta get at least one sale. Look, man, you never know, man. I might surprise y'all.
All right, Dave. We're moving on from T-Mac. Shout out to T-Mac once again.
Absolutely. Shout out to T-Mac.
Big deal. We are happy for T-Mac. I know for one, I was always in support of drafting T-Mac. Go check the film. Dave, not so much. He like telling y'all a lot of things, but
look, for one, let me be clear. I'll own up to it. Just like I owned up to when I said I didn't want Cam. I'll own up to these things. I have no problem owning up to these things. I can admit that I'm wrong. But let me say this. There's one portion I wasn't wrong. We still ain't got no damn pass rush. You can say what you want. But the biggest thing y'all complain about is the fact that we can't get to the quarterback. Oh, yeah. But I love it. All right. I know this guy.
Yeah. Sean McDermott got the can. And like Dave said, we called it. If he couldn't beat or get to the Super Bowl with all those guys being out, with no Mahomes, no Burrow, none of those guys in the playoffs, it was going to spell night for Sean McDermott, and that's exactly what happened. But Dave, there's layers to this, and I don't know, you may know more about the situation than me because I saw it, but I didn't quite dig into it, Dave. But there's more. Dave, talk about the Brandon Beane situation. Former Carolina. Both of these are former. They're ops. Let's be clear. Both of these guys are ops. I would love it to get brother McDermott back on this roster. But go ahead, break down this Brandon Beane situation and how he is a turncoat. A turncoat, Dave.
There's layers to it, right? So the big thing is, for those who haven't been paying too much attention, there was a meeting that involved the owner, Bagola, Brandon Beane, and Coach McDermott. And they were like discussing some of the challenges that were going on with the team. And McDermott had an opinion about the roster. And the GM and the owner didn't agree with his assessment about the roster construction. So McDermott knew what it was. When you sit down and think about what he's done, considering the circumstances, yes, he had Josh Allen, who's the best player in the league, arguably. I mean, there's between him and Lamar, right? And Mahomes. Those are the three you can debate. However, he hasn't been able to get over the hump. And when you're in these situations, it's a dog-eat-dog world. So McDermott got 8, man. And then he ended up getting promoted. Like, my man Beane was like, yeah, man, now they promoted Beane. Now he's the president of football operations and he's the GM. So now I question, like, I know folks are talking about how valuable the team is, how valuable Josh Allen is, but I don't know if this is as of attractive job if you're not going to have any call on the personnel side. Because now you done put Brandon Beane to pretty much full football control. So now if you ain't got no say on the personnel side, because keep it a Beane, pun intended, they ain't been really good drafting. That was good, Dave. They haven't been really that good drafting. Like, they're not good with the draft. It's eerily similar to Marty Hurney, but maybe a little bit worse. Because at least Marty would hit on the first round pick. But, you know, they've only had 2 Pro Bowls. He's only had 2 Pro Bowls since he's been a GM there. And since McDermott's been a coach outside of Josh Allen. So we'll see. And considering how Buffalo lost that game, because that was a terrible call, bro. That wasn't an interception. You can't convince me otherwise. That wasn't an interception. You know, it kind of sucks, but I knew if he didn't win this game, he was out. But yeah, Beane is definitely a rat. Beane's a rat. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But and now you're in the situation of he's going to hire his guy. I would think it's going to be somebody that's very comfortable with Josh Allen, like a Brian Daboll, a Joe Brady, a Davis Webb.
Did somebody speak to Daboll? Somebody pulled Daboll in for an interview. I thought he got hired. I could be tripping. I saw his name float somewhere.
No, this is supposed to got hired, but I don't think it was him yet. But I think it is wild how this whole thing unfolded. And when you consider before McDermott showed up, Philly hired him.
I know I saw his name floating around somewhere.
Oh, he had an interview, but he ain't got hired yet.
Okay, not hired yet. Okay,
right,
but I know I saw his name.
Before McDermott showed up, the Buffalo Bills didn't make the playoffs in 18 years. All right. Now we talk about how bad the Jets are, and there are the Jets. Buffalo was pretty much in that realm beginning the millennium. Ain't won a playoff game, ain't been in the playoffs in 18 years. He proceeded to come in and get to work immediately. And he made the playoffs before Josh Allen showed up. So it shows you how good of a coach he is.
Yeah, he's a really good coach, bro.
Phenomenal coach. Like, really I don't understand. Like,
that's gonna be a huge, bro. They're gonna regret this. They're gonna.
Yeah. There's no question.
They're gonna regret this, dog.
Oh yeah, they're gonna regret this one. And that's the thing, right? Like, I understand. I understood why they did it. I got it. That's why I said what I said last week. However, you damn sure better have a plan. And it's the same thing when you talk about what the Steelers are doing, what Baltimore is doing. And I wonder how Kevin Stefanski feels right now.
Because,
I wonder how the Falcons feel right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wonder how the coaches
I wonder how the Giants feel right now.
Yeah, because I would, bro. He's
the better coach out of all of them.
Yeah, he's the out of we mean all of them.
As in, like, he's better than I think he's a better coach than Harbaugh.
Oh, you tripping, bro.
I think he's a better coach than Harbaugh.
You tripping, bro. But he up there. He top. He bro. No,
Tomlin's not Tomlin's not coming back. He's pretty much
taking Tomlin out. We taking Tomlin.
Tomlin's off because he's not. Okay. He pretty much said he's probably not. He's definitely not coaching next year, and he probably won't coach again. I think he's like done. I don't think he's coming back.
Give me Harbaugh, and then give me McDermott. But I know and I'm happy. Let's go ahead and get to this.
Here's my thing with Harbaugh. Hear me out. Why I got McDermott above him. McDermott's younger.
Funny. Yo, that's funny, bro. Y'all are killing Harbaugh in the chat.
Damn, dog.
I'm not gonna put it on the screen. A-Cash.
I'll read it.
Funny.
No, I'll say it. My man called him a white Doc Rivers. I am dying.
That is funny. That is funny, bro. That is funny. I'll give you that one, A-Cash. That was really funny.
I think you got to factor in the age too. I ain't the ages, but I got to keep it like. I think you got to factor into, like, we're talking about somebody that's in his 60s. Like, Harbaugh's in his 60s, bro. Like, I think there's a little bit different ball games for that. I mean, Harbaugh got a ring, yeah, but look what he had. Like, McDermott had Josh Allen. Like, this team was eerily built similar to Cam during the mid-2010s.
Oh, yeah. Very, very similar.
Like, the only difference is Cam got to a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? And Cam won an MVP, but Josh Allen won an MVP. So, yeah. So, I mean, I think that he's going to get a job if he wants one. And there's a lot of good jobs available. I'm curious to see where he ends up. I expect Baltimore and Pittsburgh to hire Young. But then again, they're talking about Mike McCarthy might get the Steelers job, which is insane, by the way.
Who?
You could have just...
Oh, yeah, no.
Mike McCarthy, you could have just...
Bro, they're going to regret it. Bro, they're going to regret. Oh, it's a lot of regret.
Oh, yeah. I think Baltimore's not... I don't think Baltimore's going to regret it. I don't think Baltimore's going to regret it.
I think they will, bro.
I don't think they're going to regret it, bro.
I think they will. I think there's a lot of regret. So let's go ahead. Great segue into what we're going to talk about next, because here are the current hires so far. You got the Giants hiring John Harbaugh, who we just talked about. We got Kevin Stefanski. Now, Dave, since it's the ops, this is the ops. The Falcons are the ops. Let's pause here for a second and let's talk about your your feelings about Kevin Stefanski coaching the Atlanta Falcons. And what are your thoughts on that?
I think it's a tremendous hire. I think it's a phenomenal hire.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think there's a better
great hire.
I don't think there's a better hire they could have done than what we got with Kevin Stefanski.
This has to be the greatest hiring of all time. This is a great hire.
Yo, real talk, bro. I love the track that they're taking right now.
I mean, I
love the progression,
the progress
of the hiring of the Atlanta Falcons.
Absolutely, 100%. Great.
Y'all out here telling me he isn't a bad coach. I'm telling you right now that he ain't gonna fix his quarterback problem.
He's not. He is not.
I'm gonna tell you right now. And you know what? The Falcons fan base agrees with me. They are pissed.
You
hear me?
Happy.
Furious.
And bro, and I'm going to tell you what, I would be furious too, given the coaches that are out. Now, you just got McDermott.
Besides that.
But you got to know that type of thing is coming. Like, that stuff doesn't just happen, right?
But, no, for me, I'm optics guy, right? For me, one of the most famous Falcons legends is Deion Sanders. That man coached his son. And some say he wasn't treated fairly while he was over there. Besides the fact he already got into a scuffle with freaking Baker Mayfield. So Baker can't wait to play the Falcons. They're gonna put Falcons Bucks on primetime television.
They already tweeted.
That joint gonna be on Football Night in America right into Sunday Night Football.
Baker said Stefanski never cost. I'm still waiting on a call from Stefanski when they kicked me to the curb. Baker already ready for the smoke, bro.
Baker is ready, bro. Baker is ready to beat this tooth behind.
Yeah.
Baker, and besides the fact that he has losing record as the coach of the Browns. You out here hiring coaches with losing records,
bro. That's funny, bro.
Like, I mean, you look, bro. You fired a guy. Where he won 4 straight games to close the season and get into a 3-way tie for first place in the division, to hire a guy that lost his team. Good luck with that, guys.
Yeah, I think it's a phenomenal hire. I mean,
I do.
It's definitely an
I'm
upgrade.
doing a dirty bird for y'all, man.
Definitely a clear upgrade from Raheem Morris. I mean,
it's a clear upgrade.
It doesn't get any
Raheem
better
Morris
than
has never won Coach of the Year.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Clear upgrade.
Clear upgrade. I love the hire for them.
I can't wait to figure out who their starting quarterback gonna be. He gonna try out Kirk Cousins out there,
bro. They gonna probably pick up Gabriel. They're probably gonna bring Gabriel down with them.
They gonna try Kirk Cousins behind out there next year, bro. You watch, and they're gonna be done with Penix. Mark my words, yo.
Yep. Yeah, man. So, Dave, we'll move on to the Miami Dolphins. Jeff Hafley. What, Dave? I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know who Hafley was.
So he was the head coach of Boston College. He had a losing record there.
Well,
He quit Boston College to become the defensive coordinator for the Packers. Waited a couple years, got a head coaching job. I'm glad they went the fence, but I don't know, man. I'm not sure about this one. I don't think this is going to fix their problems. And the thing is, this still doesn't change the fact that you got to figure out what you're going to do with Tua. And you probably got to move on from Tua, obviously, but now they need a quarterback. And now you got a defensive line coach.
Yeah.
So it's
I don't know about that one, Dave. I'm not sure about that one. But Dave, last but not least, Titans have hired Rob Saleh. I like this. I mean, I like this for them.
I like this hire.
I like Saleh a lot.
I have a question, though.
Yes, sir.
Does the 49ers get another set of third-round picks?
Nah. How long did he? No, I don't think so. When did he? They might, bro. They might. Which is crazy. Hold on. Let me check. That
is the first thing I asked.
Dave.
That was the first thing I asked when I saw that they hired him. I said,
that is a great question.
Does the 49ers get 2 third-round picks?
They might, bro. Hold on. How? Because you got to be there for 2 years.
I don't think he's been there for 2 years.
No. Yeah, he got here just in 2025. So no, they won't get it this time. But they definitely tried it.
Bro.
They tried it. They tried it, Dave. They tried it.
Oh man, it's why that that's the first thing I asked. But I think this is a good fit for him. I really do. I think this is a good fit for him. I think he's going to fix that.
They need to be patient. They need to be patient, bro.
And I think they will be. I think they will be. I think the key is there's rumors that he might be bringing in Mike McDaniel.
That would be dope.
That's a good look. OC. If he pulls that off,
Niners connection,
Niners connection, he pulls that off, and then you have him, Cam Ward going. Bro. I'm telling you,
that's a tough division, though.
It's a tough division.
Kind of flipped it over the last.
I mean, you got to deal with Jackson. You got to deal with Jacksonville, and you got to deal with Houston. You know, we can have a discussion about. Hey, can we have a discussion about CJ Stroud? I got a stat for you.
Somebody said something about Stroud earlier. It might have been a super chat. Dave, speaking of that, let's go ahead and clean these super chats up real quick, and then we'll come back to it.
All right, we got a couple. All right,
I think somebody said something about Stroud in there.
Meanwhile, Dave is getting off the mark. Come on, Dave, get moving. I'm working it, man. I gotta take a picture. So you might see me take a picture during the show. Just saw Baker Mayfield vow revenge on Stefanski on X. Let me tell you something, the game guy. That joint was hilarious.
Facts.
On another note, do y'all see CJ this weekend? Think Bryce will be just fine. CJ started hot and came back to earth. All right, I got a stat for y'all for this. The last 3 playoff wins for the Houston Texans. The defense, the Houston Texans defense has given up only 32 points in their last 3 playoff wins. In 3 games, they gave up 32 points. Impressive, right? That's impressive, don't you think? Only gave up 32 points in their wins. The defense in those wins scored 32 points as well. So pretty much with the wins, the drawing with the defense is scoring as much as what they're giving up in the wins. I say all that to say wins are the QB stat, ladies and gentlemen. We've been hyping up CJ Stroud with these 3 wins, but he really hasn't to do that much. He played awful against the Steelers, and they won by 3 or 4 touchdowns. Part of it because the defense was scoring points for him. So, yeah. I mean, I think CJ Stroud is decent, but I don't think the gap is as wide as people say it is when you compare him to Bryce. Is where I'm getting at. You know. That's just my thought.
Yeah.
That's my thought. I mean, folks can agree or disagree or whatever, but we'll see. If Ebro gets Vegas, DC for Panthers, Dickie Davis, 85.
He's talking about McDermott.
No, ain't happening. McDermott's gonna be a head coach.
Yeah, he's gonna be a head. It's too many jobs here.
Nah, it's too many jobs.
I see the Ravens in his future. Just a guess.
Yeah, we'll see. Who knows what'll happen if Harbaugh's actually performed in clutch situations the plays that were there. I think, if you ain't ever, by the way, S84, appreciate the super chat. If you haven't done anything, you need to watch Steve Bisciotti, the owner of the Ravens, his presser. It's a long presser, but you get enough bites. They asked that man, if y'all would have won against the Steelers, how long would Harbaugh be here? Probably just another week.
That's crazy.
Dog. That was his first interview.
That's crazy, bro.
That's his first presser in almost 8 years. And that man came, he came hot. All right. Shout out to Dickie Davis, 8577. They say Stefanski is the grandson of the guy Prime threw water on in an interview. Yeah, I read about that. There's a generational beef going on with that, bro. That's a generational beef.
Let's keep it going, bro.
That's it. That's all super chats.
All right, let's talk about the vacancies real quick because you got Arizona, the Steelers, the Ravens, the Raiders, the Bills, and the Browns all now have vacancies, Dave. And there's one guy that has been interviewing in these streets. Evero has interviewed. He interviewed twice. Somebody said in the chat earlier. He's interviewed now twice with the Raiders. Okay, and the Steelers have interviewed him, and then the Falcons, who obviously settled on their hire, they also interviewed him as well. But the 2 remaining are the Steelers and the Raiders. Dave, I think he's got a real shot at that Raiders job.
He does.
Dave, so if that happens, where does that leave the Panthers? And who do you think would be the next defensive coordinator for the Carolina Panthers?
I think that Dave Canales will have an opportunity to hire his own defensive coordinator. But if he believes that Ero's defense as much as he says he does, he's going to probably try to keep somebody in house to keep that ball going.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I like what Buck 336 says. I call Raheem. It's a similar scheme. They cut from the same tree. I would bring Raheem in. He knows the division very well. I would definitely Raheem would be my first call. Is Raheem?
No, I wouldn't disagree there. I wouldn't. If you're trying to go outside, then yes, you should probably call Raheem first. But I want you guys to get Sean McDermott out of your mindset. I want you guys to
he's getting a head coach job, bro.
He's getting a head coach.
It would be nice. It would be nice though. I ain't gonna lie. It would be nice.
I want you guys to get Steve Wilkes out of your mindset. I don't see
why not. Wilkes is interesting.
No, I think it's interesting, and I wouldn't be mad at it. I just don't see it with everything that happened. I mean, but you never know, man. I just, I think will Wilkes come back because offered? Absolutely, I think he'll come back. I just don't know for what he wants to do. Would that be a fit? What he wants to do? I don't think it would be. Because Tepper wants to stay as a 3-4. It's got to be a 3-4.
I don't think we know that. That was a long time ago, Dave.
Are we still in the 3-4? Are we still in the 3-4, Rashad?
We are, but that was a long time ago. I don't think, and I think Tepper has learned his lesson. So let the football guys do football things and make football decisions. So we don't know that for certain. I just don't want to throw that out there like we know that Tepper is gonna.
No, that's fine.
We don't know that.
Fine.
And they also said it right. Dan Morgan has also said it that we have the personnel to run both. And so they asked him about it, and they said if it does occur, where we bring a guy in, Ebro gets hired up, and we run a 4-3, he thinks we're capable of doing it. So I don't think that's going to be the case. I do think I think we have personnel to do both. I personally would like to see us. I like continuity, and I think Morgan and them like continuity as well.
But Ebro's
it's gonna be hard to stay within. Exactly, yeah.
Ebro's going to take folks from the staff with him. Like you're going to have opportunities to promote people and things like that. I mean, so it'll be interesting. I would love this. It'd be interesting to see who ends up becoming the DC. I wouldn't be mad at Raheem. Period.
Yeah, Raheem would be a great. He knows the division. I think it would be a perfect hire. Just to get us out the trenches of the division. He knows the personnel for the Falcons. He knows the Bucks too. Wasn't he with the Bucks for a stint?
Yeah, he was the head coach for the Bucks after Rutan.
Yeah. So like I think that he would be the perfect person to take that job in the short term. Now I don't know who Canales knows, who he has connections with. Saleh would have been great because we kind of tried to line that up. When Saleh was fired last go round, he went back to the Niners. But but for me, I like continuity. I would like for us to kind of run a similar scheme, maybe call some different play, be a little bit more aggressive in certain situations. But yeah, I think Raheem would be the best. And I think Cooley's gonna go. Yeah, Cooley's probably gonna go with Evero. I think Evero's gonna gut a lot of the staff. There'll be some assistants and stuff like that probably stay, but I think he'll take a lot of guys with him because Cooley will probably be his defensive coordinator, right? So that I think that's what will happen if Evero gets picked up, which I do think if it doesn't happen this year, it's going to happen eventually. This man's been getting interviews for a long time. And I think, bro, if you listen to him speak, and I keep saying this is what I say anytime I hear him in a press conference, bro, he sounds like a head coach. I know we might not agree, or we might not like the way his scheme is executed, or we might not like how he calls the defense in certain situations, but you can't argue with what just happened. And I always go back to the numbers. You can't argue with the numbers and what he did with that defense this year, getting Derrick Brown back. I know we could talk about situational things, and we could talk about different guys being missing, which probably called him or make him call the defense a certain way. That is what it is going to be. But I think he's going to be a head coach one day eventually. And so if he does, we'll get those picks, and I think it'll be dope. Luke is not going to be a head coach, a defense coordinator. Y'all can let that go. He probably makes way more money commentating or doing other things outside of coaching.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me go and hit these super chats real fast because we got a couple.
My fault. Let me answer this question real quick. Because it's a popular question. How many comp picks? So we'll get one for this year and one for next year.
Yep.
That's
Third round picks.
Third round picks. 2 third-round picks, one for this year and one for next year. My fault. Go ahead, Dave.
All right. But number 1 petition, McDermott the Panthers. Number 2 petition, McDermott the Panthers. I appreciate you, Dr. Mike. Coach Bates, sorry for the typos. Shout out to Isaacs84. And then we got another petition to the Panthers. March on Mint to get McDermott to DC. It's not going to happen, guys. That man's going to be a head coach of one of these remaining head jobs that are available. There's too many jobs available. There's 6 jobs available. McDermott's going to end up getting one of these gigs. It's just a matter about which one he's going to end up with. I mean, we can debate that. If he's up to a challenge, I would love to see how he would do in Cleveland. I would just love to see it.
Yeah.
But
that's Evero. And again, I think he's probably got a really good. I think he's got a good segue into that Raiders job. I think that'd be good for him. And I think he's probably going to be in line to get it. We'll see what happens. All right. Dave, let's move on. Patreon.com/Panther Nation PC. If you want to support the channel, shout out to all of our MVPs. Shout out to all of our franchise, and shout out to all our MVP level members. Again, we couldn't do this thing without you. We appreciate you. Like I said, this production, there's costs associated with it, and everything is going up. StreamYard, everything that we use, all the prices is going up. So we appreciate y'all for contributing to the channel, which helps us kind of protect our own pockets and not have to invest our own money. So we greatly appreciate that. And we could, like I said, couldn't do the show without y'all. So appreciate it. Dave, Underdog.
Yeah, man. So I won some money this weekend, man, and you can win some money too. So make sure you guys check out Underdog and go to underdogfantasy.com and use the promo code PNP when you do. There's some daily drafts that are happening right now for the AFC and the NFC Championship game. A lot of them opened up today. Go check it out. Some are like single entry, which gives you a better chance to win some money. So when you can, just go to underdogfantasy.com and use the promo code PNP when you do. And you can always do higher and lowers and things of that sort. If you just want to pick a player, you want to decide how many yards certain quarterbacks are going to get. I think I'm leaning towards some lowers this week, bro. I think I'm leaning towards some lowers this week. The way these defenses have been playing this week in these games, I might be leaning towards some lowers, especially with people like Jarrett Stidham playing. But yeah, check it out. Check them out.
All right, I got to do a quick halftime check on the popcorn. Y'all got me top 3. Y'all got me top 3.
I'm about to post my link in this chat though.
Y'all got me top 3. Now, with that said, we ain't too far. We were able to, within 40 minutes, we were able to jump all the way from 0 to top 3. Now, I would like to make a push to number 1. If we double what we just did, then we could do that. Okay. Now I gotta announce, as it stands right now, A-Cash would get the sign. Let me pull it back out. Pause if applicable. A-Cash is in the lead, and the winner, the top contributor for this, if you contribute to the Double Good Fundraiser, the top contributor will get the signed Jalen Coker 8x10. Or you could choose. I got several to choose from. If you don't like that one, got a couple other options for you. How about this one? Shout out to Jalen Coker, man. Plenty of options. Okay? So, yes, top contributor by the end of the night will get a signed 8x10 from Jalen Coker, and A-Cash is in the lead right now. A-Cash is in the lead right now at $163. $163. A-Cash is in the lead.
A-Cash
Want to beat that? So be it. Okay. And it'll help me get into number 1. I would like to end at number 1 tonight. That'd be great. All right.
Just make sure I'm not last, guys. There's my link right here in the chat. Just make sure I'm not last. That's all I ask. Help me help you.
All right. Let's keep it going. Dave, now let's talk about the Panthers. We've been talking a lot about other teams. Now it's time to get into some of this offensive or this off-season content and assess where the Carolina Panthers are right now. Again, we got to reload for 2026. We're coming off an NFC South. Dave, I got the shirt. We got the NFC South title. Yeah, this one is better than the other one. I think this is still mid. I'm gonna have to create my own NFC South champion shirt because this is mid. These both versions of the championship shirt were mid. So yeah. But Dave, it's time to jump into 2026 and talk about how the Panthers can reclaim the South and run it back. And Dave, this is my list that you can agree, and it's kind of in order. You can make an argument. I won't debate you with whether you want to throw inside linebacker number 2 or 1. I won't debate with you. But this is kind of how I have it. But Dave, let's talk through it. What are your thoughts? Just stopping right here. Top 5 needs for the Carolina Panthers. Do you agree or disagree?
These are the 5, but not in this order.
How would you order them, Dave?
Inside linebackers number 1.
I knew that's why I said what I said, because I knew you was going to throw inside
linebackers number 1. Outside linebacker number 2. Offensive tackle number 3. Center number 4. Safety number 5. So I will completely change your top 3. I'll move number 3 to 1, 2 down to 3, outside linebacker to 2. 4 and 5 is fine. I mean, center, I would have probably put center ahead of OT if we didn't have the injury. If
the injury changes it changed everything. But I still think tackle would have been on the list just from a depth perspective. But
I think tackle would have probably fell all the way down to 5 if the injuries didn't happen, in my opinion. I think that, and even with the injury, for me, it would have been at 5, and I'm moving it up to 3 because of the injury. It'll be ahead of safety and center. But I still think you got to fix the linebacker.
So Omar says, is RB, tight end, or wide receiver not a need, fellas? No. Yes, I think they are. I think they are needs.
They're
just not top 5. They're not top 5 in my opinion.
Well, I mean, how many but when you talk about positions, right? Like we ain't got too many positions left in the pool. You know what I'm saying? So I think that running back, I don't think running back's a need.
It is a need. It is a need.
Well, all right. I'll put it this way. I'm thinking about it from a draft perspective, not necessarily just draft and free agency.
I'm looking at it from a complete perspective.
All right, from a complete perspective,
overall,
we can use another running back. We can use another wide receiver. We can use a tight end. But because I think with the tight end position, we just drafted Mitchell Evans. I like Tommy Tremble. Jonathan Brooks has shown flashes. You just got to stay healthy.
Yeah, that's the problem, right? You can't just go past that but behind him you got ETN. ETN is solid, and we like Chuba. We already can assume that Rico is going to walk. We kind of the writing has been on the wall for that over the past couple of days and weeks. His performance has gone downhill, and whether it be to the offensive line or whatever. But we think we need a more dynamic running back. And I think Jonathan Brooks is that, but you can't rest on the laurel that he's going to come back and be healthy. Like, it'd be great if he does that, but we need depth. At this point, it's no longer about just getting good talent. It's about, if you want to compete for a division consistently and you want to compete for an NFC championship and a Super Bowl run, it's about depth, right? So if Jonathan Brooks goes down, what in the world are we going to do? You just got Chuba right now. ETN is solid, but he's a special teamer, right? He's there to return kicks. We need another running back. So I think running back is definitely a need. Where we get it, I don't know.
I don't think backup quarterback is top 5 either, guys. I'm looking at the chat. I'm not buying that either. Sorry. Is it important? Yes. Is it top 5? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely
not. Let's talk through the top 5 that I have, and we can probably address some of those other ones early, a little bit later. Some of the honorable mentions that you all speak of, but edge rusher, right? So we rank near the bottom in consistent pass rush production. Not good. We combined for 11.5 sacks in 2025, and that's just not enough. That's just not enough from our edge rushers. Scoring was solid. He needs a running mate, right? He needs somebody opposite of him. Princely's cool. I think Princely's a solid rotational guy, but I don't think he's an every down guy that we need. So there's no true replacement. There hasn't been a true replacement. We talk about that, about where's the pass rush. We've been joking about that since Hassan Reddick left, right? Where's the pass rush? And that was the joke when he left. And that's why I wanted to keep both of them together. But now that Brian Burns is gone, where is the pass rush, right? We haven't seen that since he left, okay? And we need an every down edge rusher who is going to impact the football game. We talk about Evero and his coverage. Bro, if we were able to get to the quarterback, damn a coverage, right? Like, coverage is great. Yes, you need it, but we have been getting exposed because quarterbacks can sit back and basically pick us apart, and that's unfair to the secondary. We need a guy that's going to dominate. Somebody's going to account. Somebody that the offensive coordinator has to account for, which will allow others to get off, like Derrick Brown and like Nick Scorton, right? We need somebody to dominate, bruh, right? A dominant guy. So whether it be in free agency, whether it be in the draft, we need somebody that's going to impact the game every down. So you talk about third down defenses, playoff success. We need to create pressure, and there was just none of that. And we're great. Hell, as high as our defense did rank, we ought to be thankful. Because no, we had zero pass rush, bro.
No, we were terrible. Like, we weren't good. Like, and the thing is, it's something that we knew that was going to happen all year because of what we had. We've had depth challenges at that position, and we were having it before we traded Brian Burns, bro. And then Brian Burns out here living his best life, getting double-digit sacks. He had more sacks than our entire team this season. So, we definitely need to get somebody in here that's a running mate with Nick. We got to get one.
Agreed.
We got to get one.
I agree. So here's a few options, right?
Well, so much for
the Chargers.
So much for the Titans getting them.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
It's
very interesting. Stuck with the Harbaughs.
Yeah. So edge rushers, right? Here is a few edge rushers, and we talk about the best, right? And I don't have Crosby on here because we would have to trade for Crosby. He's not technically a free agent. While he is an option, I just don't have. I'm just going on projected free agents, right? So Hendrickson, we already know what he's about, right? We've seen him in the NFC South. He used to play for the Saints, went to the Bengals, has been dominating, right? He's proven elite pressure producer, right? This is immediate impact. This is what we need. It's a win now move. And I think if we make a move like this, whether it be Hendrickson, whether it be Crosby, you're gonna know how Dan Morgan and how this team feels about its prospects moving forward. Because these guys on this list, it ain't gonna be or Max Crosby or anybody like that. It's not gonna be an inexpensive investment. Okay, we're gonna have to pay up. Whether it be draft picks, whether it be compensation, we're gonna have to pay up. Okay. Now he does have a core muscle injury, but he's an option. Okay. Jalen Phillips from the Eagles, again, high pressure volume. He's got the perfect age, right? He could be that true number one guy, right? It could be a tag and retain situation for Philly, so he'll be a little bit more difficult to get. But if he does happen to become available, you gotta consider it. And then Odafe Owe, again, he's ascending. This is kind of a little, you're getting down. You're looking for a diamond right now, right? He's ascending pass rusher. He's upside, but he's a good every down profile player. But we'll see how that goes. But I'm looking at Hendrickson. I'm looking at Crosby. Those are the guys we really need to go get to to make it happen, right? So, Dave, any thoughts on the edge rushers?
I would love to get Hendrickson, but I know that's a tough spot. I think Odafe is our best chance. That might be the most realistic option for us.
Yeah, I kind of agree, but I think it's going to disappoint a lot of people.
I don't give a damn about the disappointment. It's still an upgrade than what we got. Our patch rush has been so bad, bro. Like the thing is, like, we can't always get the top guy. Everybody keeps talking about Max Crosby. Dog, are y'all willing to give up the draft capital needed to go get him? Unless we can steal him from the Raiders, which is possible. But it all depends on the coach and who we're going to get as the coach. Who knows, man? If he likes the new coach, he might want to stick around. But yeah, talking about give him XL. Yeah, that'll go well. Yeah, that'll go swell. That's not how trades work. That's why I don't trade in fantasy football with you guys. Y'all are here just trying to give the least and not the best. I do have a couple super chats I need to hit. Shout out to Mike. I'm mixed on Evro. Like contemplating breaking up with your girl. He might have been starting to cook. He might have sucked. Only one way to know. But I'll tell you what, if he's looking for
I agree with Dr. Mike. That's a good analogy, bro.
Man, I think you got to give him the pieces, man.
It's a good analogy, though. You don't know.
It is a good analogy. I think you got to give him the pieces. College safety, I've had 3 LCLs. I don't trust Brooks. That's fine. I feel like we need to. I'm thinking about what the office is going to do. The office is going to say we spent the second round pick on him. We got to see if this kid can do it, and they're going to try. Shout out to Rashard Footman. We need to get Byron Young from the LA Rams once the season's over. Then get the linebackers in the draft, which is pretty stacked. Yeah, I'm not as worried about the linebacker position because of how stacked the draft is. Shout out to Dickie Davis. I want the secretary to be known as the bank robbers. I'll tell you what, man. I would love them to be the bank robbers too. But you know what? You know what? But you know what helps bank robbers? Somebody that can cover the pass, and that would be our pass rush. Like, I know that sounds terrible, but my point is, you got to have somebody to distract. And that's what the pass rush could do, distract. So they can go rob the bank.
You need a getaway driver, Dave.
You need a getaway driver. You know what I'm saying? You need a getaway driver and a distractor. Somebody that can be the guy. All right. That's it. That's all of them.
All right. So that's the edge rushers. Just a couple of options. Again, this does not account for the draft. I do think we need to go out and sign a free agent or trade for an impact edge rusher. Like, I don't know that we'll be in. We could be top 20. You could still get a good guy, a good edge rusher, but I think we've been kind of messing around with drafting guys, and I think we got some young guys to allow to develop, but I think we need a veteran presence for them to develop under, and getting a guy like Max Crosby or Hendrickson or somebody like that it will go very, very, very far in letting those guys. It's going to allow them to go to work. So we need one of those top guys. We need one of those guys. All right. Offensive tackles, Dave. Icky, he's got the injury, and that happens during the contract year, probably the worst timing ever. So now the long-term outlook at left tackle is a little bit more uncertain. We don't know how that knee injury is going to impact him moving forward, how it's going to help. I don't know, bro. It's that is a nasty injury, one of the worst injuries an offensive lineman can get. So it's not pretty. So now we need an offensive tackle, right? We could get him back by training camp, maybe. I don't know. We got a few doctors. We got the PMP medical staff in the building that could give us some insight. But long term, it's a little shaky. Moulton is aging. We got Yash back there. That's really it after that. You got Christensen, who's about to hit the market again. But Yash is really it, and he is also a free agent. So
all the leverage, bro.
You almost have to draft a tackle in this to keep the cost, because the investment that in the offensive line has been so hefty already. You almost have to draft a tackle in this draft. It's like not even because you can't. If you're looking at, we just talked about going out and getting a Trey Hendrickson or a Max Crosby. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of investment into the defense, right? That money has to be spread across the entire team. you can't spend all on the offensive line. You already got Hunt and you got Lewis, who you spent a ton of money on, right? So you can't just continue to spend on that offensive line. You got to balance that out with some draft picks. So we almost have to draft an offensive tackle. I don't know when it's going to happen, probably within the first couple of rounds, but drafting an offensive lineman is necessary, and we have to get the offensive line up to par because we know Bryce Young needs a top-tier offensive line. So that's why I have offensive lineman or offensive tackle specifically number 2 on the list.
Yeah, nah, I get it. The knee injury kind of changes the order of operations, so to speak. I am concerned about Moton. If we don't re-sign Yash, it changes everything. It changes everything that we do. I think re-signing Yash and not re-signing Yash is going to dictate whether or not we're going to probably go first round at the offensive lineman spot. And I could see a scenario where we re-sign Yash and we still go first round with the offensive tackle spot.
Yeah, I could see that too.
I could see that, bro. Like
Yash played well at right. I think he's a better right than he is a left.
But the question becomes: do you move Moton to left for a season? I don't know if I want to do that.
I don't know. I don't know if he wants to do that.
I mean,
Yash was solid though. I mean, he was solid, but I don't know if he's gonna be. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, so we'll see. It'll be interesting, but we're gonna draft. We're definitely gonna draft at this position at some point.
Yeah, you have to.
They're gonna draft at this position. Now, I don't know if we're gonna draft first, but I wouldn't be shocked if we do.
Yeah.
All right. What's next?
So that's the offensive tackles. Inside linebacker. So again, Dave called it out. He's been saying it for quite some time. Trevin is solid. Got some durability concerns. He's done multiple stints on IR. Not a good look. Roseboom is probably gonna test the mark. He's had a couple back-to-back solid seasons. You got to remember, Roseboom was signed as a depth play. We had Josie Jewell, who was here and then decided he wasn't going to play, which forced Roseboom into being a starter. That was not the plan, right? That was not supposed to be. That was not a part of our plan coming into the season. But I think Roseboom is going to test the market, probably get a bag somewhere. So we need a reliable veteran starter or extremely high upside replacement. When you talk about great players in the history of the Carolina Panthers, we've always had a great inside linebacker. The best teams have always had a great inside linebacker. We can name them. We always name them off the top of our domes. Dan Morgan, Luke, Beeson, TD, come on, man. Like Sam Mills. Like we've always had really, really good interior linebackers. And like we need to get one in order to boost this defense. And it's been really killing us from a coverage standpoint too. It's not just about diagnosing the runs; it's the coverage aspect of it. Even Luke, that was one of his Achilles, which he had to get better and better in every year, was in coverage. He did. He absolutely did. And so we definitely need to get a guy that can get in there and be the Mike linebacker and for the next 10 years. So we can add him to the list of great interior linebackers. But again, like this slide says, Wallace is best suited as a complementary downhill player, and we need depth. Sherlis and those guys are cool, but they're not difference making, bro. They're not him. So the middle of the defense ultimately lacks stability and leadership. We need a guy that's gonna step right in and get it cracking. Okay. So somebody beat me to it. Beat me to it. Devin Lloyd right there. Jacksonville Jaguars. If he hits open market, he's got the playmaking profile, coverage, plus pressure, plus ball production. He is the guy that you're talking about. He could be expensive. Or will be expensive.
But that's a true upgrade, bro.
But that's a real upgrade. Quay Walker, another one from the Packers, the modern inside linebacker. I think he's like 6'4" and some change. Coverage capabilities. He's a chess piece. He's going to have probably a good market too. So we need We need one of these guys to step in. You not. I was listening to somebody's show today, and they were right, bro. Like when you look at the college game, everything is so spread out that you're seeing a lot of nickel and dime packages. So you're not seeing a lot of good interior linebacker play because that's not what's taught in college anymore. So like when you get one, they're really good. Like the guy, like the Jack Campbells of the world, those guys that come out, Wisconsins, and still have those style of defenses. But the interior middle linebacker or the middle linebacker itself is not. It's a position that's not being cultivated at the college at the collegiate level. So it's taking guys time to develop when they get to the league. So that's why it's a struggle to get these type of guys. But we need one bad. We need one bad. We need one bad. So this is just something we need to. It needs to happen. It needs to happen. Dave, any thoughts on the linebackers?
I'm willing to pay the money to get Lloyd. I'm willing to pay the money to get Quay.
So you dropping a bag on a linebacker and an edge rusher?
Yup. Drop a bag on both. I would drop a bag on both.
Yep. But yeah, man,
I wouldn't be
tough.
mad at it.
That's tough.
I would drop a bag on both, bro. I'll figure
it out. We gonna have some space. I haven't gotten into the salary cap space too much. We're gonna have about 50 million to work with after you factor in rollovers, and then it could go higher than that, especially when we talk about restructures. So we have some room to work with. I question on how aggressive Dan Moore and them are gonna be because I don't know. We're gonna find out. We're gonna talk. I'm not going to get to the cap yet. It's a long offseason. I don't have all the numbers, but it's about 50 million right now if you factor in rollover.
I definitely want to make it rain, Beamus. I want to make it rain.
All right, center. You got Cade, Mays, Corbett, Christensen. Somebody said Mays is up center. Well, that means you got to re-sign him because he's hitting free agency, and we can prevent that from happening. You can re-sign him, and Mays has played well. But again, for him, which I don't blame him one bit, he may be seeking a long-term commitment. If we're not willing to drop the bag on him and get that long-term commitment, he may be ready to hit the road. So only one center technically on the roster is on the contract, and the position lacks clarity beyond 2026. So we need to get a long-term solution here at center, whether that's through the draft. Again, you could draft the center and have him stick around for a while, and or you can go out there and sign one. There's a couple options out there, Dave. Let's talk about them. Oh, I didn't put them on here. My bad. But
I trust you. I will say this.
Linderbaum is one of them, but go ahead.
My thought is this. I'm asking this question, and I'm afraid because we this might be a long conversation. But are there any players that are free agents right now that's worth tagging
on our squad?
Yep. Would you tag a center to make sure you have a starter with somebody that's consistent with Bryce? Would you tag a Cade Mays?
Cade Mays? I don't know about that.
Now, granted, the center position tends to be the cheapest out of the entire line.
That's true.
So that's why I asked the question. Would you tag?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm tagging Mays though. Like I don't.
Who would you tag out of these? Would you tag any of them? I think if you're going to tag somebody, it's him.
You talking about the guys on that list right there?
Yeah.
I'm letting Corbett walk, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
That's what I'm thinking. And Christensen, but would Christensen count as a center? He would probably count as a tackle, which would be more expensive.
Yeah, he'd probably be a tackle, based on his position classification. But yeah, I'm not tagging anybody. No, none of the guys on this list. No.
But there's nobody worth tagging, is what I'm hearing on our roster.
On that.
Period. I don't think there is.
I don't think there is. Not right now. I mean, you got Coker. I would say Coker, but
Coker doesn't have to be tagged though.
It's exclusive rights. Yeah, I'm saying he's
exclusive
rights. So there's no need to do that for him. But there's nobody I'm tagging. No.
Okay.
No.
All right. So other than what was the guy you said that was a potential free agent for
Linderbaum? But he's going to be extremely expensive. He's from the Ravens.
Yeah.
It's extremely expensive.
Yeah.
Coker's an exclusive rights free agent, which means we have the rights to his contract. He can only negotiate with the Carolina Panthers.
Yep.
Mike Jack is under contract. Mike Jack is under contract this year, so he's not going anywhere. But yeah, so I think Cade, you can bring Cade back, but it's gonna cost. It ain't gonna be like, oh yeah, we're just gonna bring you back as a give you a couple $100,000 like he's been coming back. You got to pay Cade.
Yep. No, I'm with you.
You got to pay Cade.
I'm with you there. Next up.
Pay Cade. All right. Safety. So safety was the last one. Nick Scott started all 17 games. But we already know he's more of a depth guy than he is a true playmaker at the position. Like our core guys are strong. When you talk about Ransom, you talk about Merrick. Those guys are strong versus the run, but the coverage is what really changes the game. I think that's what we really lack. So we need a coverage-oriented safety to elevate the secondary, man. So adding some competition is going to reduce some of the workload and improve versatility. But we need, again, coverage. Coverage is what we need in our secondary. And I think those guys are solid against the run, like it says, but we need a coverage safety. We could use an upgrade. Curl, Cam Curl, he's an option for the Rams. There's a couple options out there for safeties that'll be available. So, yeah, we do need to upgrade the safety position for sure. For sure. For sure.
All right.
But Dave, any thoughts on the safeties?
No, I'm not. I don't have much to say with this. We talked about Evil already. I don't have much to say with this. I think it's important. Fifth is about where it should be. We can debate the other position that should be ahead of it, but I'm not mad at safety being in the 5. I'm not mad at all. Let's see.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So any other thoughts on some others? So we talked about tight end. We talked about receiver. Dave, what are you real quick before we shut this thing down? And I'm gonna get into that conversation. Before I do that, I want to quickly give y'all a standings update on the popcorn. Standings update on the popcorn, because I'm gonna give y'all a few more minutes for any final donations before I shut things down. My man Michael, who just donated, you are a few dollars off from Acash. It's really close, but you a few dollars off from the lead to get the Jalen Coker signed 8x10. Acash, $163. Michael, $156. Lisa, $131. That is the current standings. Everybody else is sub 100. So if you want to continue to donate, Dave and I are going to shut this thing down in the next 5 to 10 minutes. But right now, Acash is number 1. Michael is number 2. Lisa is number 3. Okay, so Dave, my final question to you is the wide receiver position. What do you feel about the wide receiver position and how that looks? Because we talked about T-Mac just winning Rookie of the Year, so we know Coker's solidified the number two wide receiver. Behind that, it's a little shaky. What's your thoughts on the wide receiver position?
Well, listen, man, you know me when it comes to position about players. I mean, I'm not going to be out here calling folks bust until after we have a third season. I wouldn't be mad if we pick up somebody like a Romeo Dobbs in free agency. Sounds like he has an interest of coming here. So I wouldn't be mad at that type of pickup. I think we probably need to bring somebody in as competition for the third spot. That's how I feel. I think.
So what are you looking for in a third spot though? Be a little bit more specific.
I mean, if you're a third wide receiver, you're gonna be playing. You're likely gonna be in the slot a lot. So I could see us drafting one, or I could see us grabbing one as a like maybe an FCS guy as an undrafted free agent type of thing, similar to how we got Coker. Just to bring us some competition for 3, 4, 5. I think 2 solidified. I think XL, if he isn't gonna, if he doesn't step up in year 3, he's not going to.
I mean, I think I'm gonna be honest. Like bro, and we all want Legette to.
I want him to be great, bro.
We want him to be great, but I think Coker has officially snatched the number 2 role, and I think I'm gonna be completely honest here. I think that Jimmy Horn Jr. deserves an opportunity. He needs more reps.
No, I don't disagree there.
But
the thing is, now remember we had this conversation before. Mm-hmm. Part of the reason why I wasn't the biggest fan of the T-Mac pick at the time was because I was concerned about Coker not getting enough reps because you knew that XL was going to get the opportunity to be the guy or be in that starting lineup, which would impact Coker's reps. That was one level of apprehension that I had at the time. So now if you think, and that's what I'm saying this for a reason. So if you think that Jimmy deserves more reps, then I question why we go get a wide receiver unless we grab a UDFA.
No, that's what I'm saying. So
yeah, okay.
So here's my thought process is this. I've always said this. I think you always need to go out there and draft a wide receiver. And I'm not saying high. I'm talking about 5th, 6th, 7th round. Just how we got Jimmy Horn Jr. Like we got him late. Okay. You always draft the wide receiver to keep that pipeline going, right? And so for me, I think XL is on his final. Like if he doesn't do anything next year, it's over.
We're done. He won't get it. I'm gonna say it now. If he doesn't show something this year, he's not getting a 5th-year option. I'll go ahead and put that out there right now.
I'm not expecting that to happen. I with all due respect, I don't. And I trust me, I wanted XL to be that guy, but I don't expect him to flip the page and be great next year. I don't think that's going to happen. We know what Coker is, we know what XL, what T-Mac is, but we don't know what Jimmy Horn is. Like yes. We've seen him be all kind of decoys in the world, all the decoys in the world. We've seen it, but I think he needs more opportunity, and that's on Canales. Canales has to put him in a better position to succeed and get more reps. So we don't know. So I'm hesitant to say, yeah, we need wide receiver. We need some more wide receiver help, but we might be on the roster.
We probably don't.
And Tremaine is solid too.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and this is a take, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. There's a guy in FCS that might get drafted, maybe super low, but might be in a Coker situation where he doesn't get drafted at all. I think if we can get him, I think we solidify it. And then I think then you can have the discussions about whether or not we move away from XL, like trade him. Then you can have those conversations if you're serious about giving Jimmy Horn some reps. I know they're gonna grab a wide receiver at some point. Like I like as much that's the reality, right? Because I agree that we should always try to keep that injection of weapons for Bryce. So I think we're gonna go get somebody. I'm just not the biggest fan of utilizing too much draft capital on it. But there's a guy. Now the guy I'm talking about is from Illinois State. I can't say his last name. His first name is Daniel something. I don't want to butcher his name. But
you just did. It's too late. You did.
It is. It's fine. Whatever.
But you did.
His first name is Daniel. He plays for Illinois State. Look him up. Watch the national title, FCF National Championship. He was balling. But he's balled like that all season. Look him up. So I think, get somebody like that. Or give Jimmy Horn that opportunity to be the 3. Because he definitely could be the slot. I think he could be the slot. So I'm open to that. I don't want to completely give up on XL yet. I honestly don't. But it doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good
at all.
It doesn't look good
at all. I think that we, and again, this is no hate. We want him to succeed. We cheer for him. But we Dave, hit that button.
I told y'all
when he was doing all that in the offseason, bro.
Bruh.
We said this was worst case scenario. You go out there and lay an egg,
They're gonna keep reminding you of what you've been doing in the offseason.
You was out there the Kentucky Derby and all that.
Doing
it all looks bad, bro. It all looks bad. Bro.
But I will say this. I hope he takes up on Ocho Cinco's offer, Chad Johnson's offer. I hope he takes up on his offer.
What Chad offer him? I don't watch other pods.
Yeah,
so
there's my guy right there. Chad offered to go out and help him and train him. So he needed to take off on that offer.
He got to understand that the NFL career span is very short. You got and again, he's lucky that the Panthers have been patient with him, and they understand that he just kind of hit his stride the last year when he was in South Carolina. So he hasn't been in the position that long to be able to like really kind of own it. You know what I mean? So like he's developing as an NFL player, and he's getting a lot of grace from the Carolina Panthers. He's getting a lot of
and
grace
they still have faith in him, and they still think he can be a guy.
They're giving him a lot of grace, bro. A lot of grace.
But next year is decision time for them. So now you have to have and then that means it's also decision time for you, because they're going to make their decision. And their decision is we're going to move on. That is very plausible. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. Everybody looking up my guy. I'm telling you.
How you say his name?
Sabakowicz.
Okay, there you go.
Daniel Sabakowicz. Now, I don't even know if I said it right, but
it sounded
good enough.
It sounds right. It looks like it sounds right, Dave.
I'll double check with Zach, my boy Zach from the Blue Bloods and FCS Football Central. I'll check with him to make sure I'm getting it right. But we need like, if we're serious about putting like some competition, we need to go get this guy. It ain't gonna cost you much to go get him. He's probably gonna get drafted because of the numbers that he has and the fact that he played in the national title game. But we need to go get this guy. So there you go. All
right. So that's gonna shut this thing down, man. So with that said, Cash I think he's at the top right now. But my man Mike is right there. It's close. It's really close. Dave, I'm feeling good. I think I have enough. Give him two. Cash. I'm gonna give a Cash and Mike. Send me your information and let me know which one you want. And Lisa. Where's Lisa? Lisa was in there too. She was third. And it was all pretty close. So I'm gonna do 3 of them, Dave. Let me check maybe make sure I got 3 before I do that.
Yeah, he's Polish American, but he can run routes. He's a dog, man. I know how y'all feel. I mean, it ain't FBS, it ain't Power 4, but let me tell you something. You a dog. Some of the best wide receivers of all time played in the FCS.
Oh yeah, I got more than enough.
All right.
I got more than enough. I'm gonna do 3. So shout out to Cash, Lisa, Mike. Send me your information. Send me your address. PantherNationPodcast@gmail.com, or if you're on Patreon or in the Discord, just send me there. Send me your information there, and I got y'all. Appreciate that a lot. And again, I appreciate everybody's support, because y'all helped me get to 3rd, and I'm really close to being at the top. I think I'm like $200 away.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, I'm like $200 away from being at the top.
Here.
Just like that. So I appreciate y'all support.
Yeah, because it's a quick fundraiser too, man. Y'all got a couple of days if y'all want to get in.
To Friday. It's all the way
Friday.
till Friday. It's until Friday. No mocks yet. I'm gonna do a mock draft Monday. I need to ramp up, and so hopefully, if it snows on Sunday, I'll be knee deep in draft content. So I'll do a mock draft, and we'll start to get into mock draft mode starting next Monday.
Evero had a second interview with the Raiders.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Anything else, Dave, before we shut this thing down?
Nah, man. Nah, we good.
Any final popcorn donations? We greatly appreciate it. Hit that hit the pin comment to go to my
somebody asked
my store.
Somebody wants to know where I'm at. I don't think none of y'all did. Any of y'all buy some popcorn for me? Because I don't know. I'm gonna check.
Let me see Dave. Let me see where Dave at. Probably in the
I'm probably at 0 right now. Let me check. I'm here though. Hold on. Let me see.
No.
Oh, somebody bought something. Hold on. Oh, look at it. I'm working. I'm almost in the top 10.
Oh, you in there, Dave?
Yeah, I'm number 12. Irony. I'm number 12. For those who know, I'm number 12. I'm number 12.
That is funny.
I'm number 12. Appreciate you guys.
Damn, Dave got up in there. I ain't know you was.
Oh, I posted my link a couple times, man. Hey, I don't need to be top 3, man. If I will post my link in the Discord.
See, if I had what you got, I'd be number 1 right now.
Hey.
You took from my donations, bro. I don't appreciate that.
I didn't take from your donation. We a team.
It's all good. Any final donations, man? It would be greatly appreciated. Whether it's my store or Dave's store, don't really matter. Hit the pin comment or find Dave's comment. And
I just threw it in the Discord for the folks that are in the Discord. So
yeah, we greatly appreciate that either way.
Yo, man, Shy, I'm looking at the score sheet right now, bro. Good God, man.
Yeah, I'm 3. I'm number 3 right now. Number 3.
Yo, Leon and Leon and Robert. Oh my God.
Yeah. Shout out to Rob. Yeah, both of them. I'm about $200 off. So we're gonna jump in there. We still got a long way to go. It ends on Friday at 6:00. So we got a lot of time. So we all good, man. We good. Again, this is an annual thing. If you know, you know. If you've been around a long time, this is something that we do every single year. So it's all good. It's all jokes. It's all jokes. It's all good.
Yo, it's hilarious. Shaving points is hilarious.
It's all good.
Oh, Miss Rand ain't in the Discord. We got to get her a link. Cause I know we got to get her a link, man. I'm assuming you know I do it on Patreon. We got to get her a link.
Yeah, it's got to be connected to Patreon.
All right.
I don't know how to do it, to be honest with you.
All right. Well, we got to figure that out. We got to get her in. We got to get her in there. All right. Let me see.
Hold on. What did I say?
Which one?
I'm trying to read. Yeah.
Stop the count.
Stop the count. Yeah, so I was trying to read. I got this thing blocking my way. But all right. Like, subscribe, notification bell, get in the comments, all that good stuff, man. Next week we'll be back again. We'll get into mock draft mode, start talking about some draft picks, etc. Again, appreciate that. And yeah.
That's it. We out.
We out of here. Peace. As soon as I can find the button. There we go.
Shout out to PNP. It's Rashad and Dave. Keep the vibes up. Ain't nothing serious, we just having fun. We the best podcast. PNP. No need to pause. Keep pounding. For years, Superman like Cam. Ice up, sun like spinach at the scoreboard. 0 to 50. No other teams can compete. I know you feel me. Keep pounding. Carolina, go Panthers. Carolina, go Panthers. Carolina, go Panthers. You know we gotta. You know we gotta.
na na. Go Panthers.